Hi everyone! Welcome back! So for this week, I'm going to be drawing an original illustration that I've titled Submerged. It's actually just a pretty simple piece. It's a girl submerged under some water, and I wanted to put a bit more emotion into her face and have a lot of fun drawing her hair. So I gave her lots and lots of hair. So first I'm starting where I had already done the rough sketch off camera, and I'm taking the lines from that sketch and transferring it onto a watercolor paper with my light box. I really enjoy drawing lots and lots of hair. It's like one of my favorite things to do. It's kind of tedious, but it's like I just turn off my brain and I really enjoy drawing lots of strands. So I really enjoyed sketching out this drawing, and it was a lot of fun to ink as well. Although I feel like my ink lines were a little darker than I wanted them to be when I finished, but that's kind of how it always goes for me. Here I wanted to finish the base of the drawing off and make it a little bit more symmetrical and finished looking by giving her hands. But I didn't want to ruin the watercolor paper too much by erasing a lot, so I put an extra piece of paper over top to do like the rough drawing and then just transfer that. And I'm just trying to limit how much erasing I do on the actual watercolor paper, because if you erase too much on watercolor paper, you could damage the surface and that'll make painting over it more difficult. So yeah, like I said with the inking, I think the lines got a little too dark. Actually, when I first got the idea to do this drawing, I wanted to use a different color ink, but I just didn't have that ink at the time. So I just used black. So yeah, here I'm really starting to ink the hair, and I thought I'd slow it down because I kind of like this part. So this week I don't really have a lot to say for this video, so I'm just going to narrate a couple of parts throughout the video. So if you notice long periods of music, the video is not over. Please do keep watching until the end because I will be speaking again towards the end. So yeah. Coloring this was the most difficult part of this illustration. I wasn't really sure how to accomplish what I had in my mind. So first I started by picking two very contrasting colors, or complementary colors I should say, that would give like a really nice visual look. So I decided to make her a natural redhead and do like an orangey red for her hair. And the water I'm going to be drawing later is going to be like a darker green. So I thought those two colors would look good together. I had a lot of fun mixing the color for her hair. I used a warmer red, I believe a type of brown, I can't remember which brown, and oh gosh, I can't remember the other colors I used, but it was a lot of fun mixing because I did a few test mixes beforehand to see what would the best result look, and I really liked how it came out. For her skin, I wanted to incorporate the colors that I'd already used, so I used the same warm red for pinking out the skin a bit, which is different for me because I usually use a cool red in my skin mixes. And I added a little bit of the green to tone it down a bit that I will be using later. So I thought it just looked so good. It just looked perfect for her hair, and I was really happy with it. I also added little bits of pink here or there for some extra shading, and I was really happy with how her face coloring turned out. I was so happy that I took a photo and posted it online because I knew that it would all be covered up, and I wanted people to see what I'd done before I covered it up. So here I'm being a bit of a wuss, and I'm doing the background around the character first because I was too afraid to do the part that I knew I had to do. But you know, I was just putting it off at this point. But here I'm starting to cover her, and this was so nerve-wracking. Like in my heart, I was screaming the whole time. I was like, no, don't ruin it. But it's the image that I had originally, that she would be fully underwater, so I had to do it. I took a kitchen, I still don't have an art sponge. I forgot to buy one last time. So I took my trusty old kitchen sponge and I just added a bit of water, and I'm just patting down different areas. This is my hack because I have no idea how to draw water. I've tried a few times and it just doesn't look quite right, so I thought I would get a kind of uneven surface by just adding water with the sponge, and it worked pretty well. I also used the tissue a little bit with water to kind of lighten up a few areas. And with color pencil, I wanted to do more of a darkness in the water, but I wasn't sure how to do that either without messing it up. So what I'm just doing is I'm taking a black color pencil and a white color pencil, and I'm seeing the natural shadows and highlights that are already in the paint and just emphasizing them. So I'm not sure if it really looks like water in the end, but I tried. It was an experiment. It was kind of fun, and I hope you guys like it. And I actually think her face is my favorite part. I think it really does look like the water is dancing on her face. So, yeah. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please do let me know by leaving me a comment below or giving this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to this channel. I post art videos every week. If you want to see the scan of this drawing to see it up close, check out my DeviantArt, the link is below. You can also follow me online on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and a few other places. So all the links are below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next week. Bye!